Welcome to the channel, everybody. My name is Ryan, and we are playing RimWorld today. This is the Fallen Jedi series, and we are taking a quick look at the colony. Here we go. Let's get started. Now, we've got the old wolf. I've been thinking about this. I need to get some more animals. Oh, that's the wildlife. So let's see here. There is a timber wolf out there. Let's try and tame that for sure. That's a 30% chance of failure there. Well, it's still worth it. Also, I'd love to get this grizzly bear too. Let's do that. The mega sloth. Why I've set that up to hunt? That's probably not smart. I think I intended to probably come out here and hunt this with a group. Let's see, V. Oh, okay, he's hauling silver. I was like, why is he out here? He shouldn't be hunting. He has no weapon whatsoever. Unfortunately, V, has brain damage. So, yeah, she's got no gun or anything. She's just hauling and cleaning and stuff till we can get some AI chip going or possibly a dermal regenerator. That brings me to my next point, mods. I asked a question a couple episodes ago if anybody has recommendations for mods, and I got a couple recommendations. So one of them was to put in some of the more advanced high-tech stuff that I've used in previous playthroughs. So I did that. I went in and put the Sparkling Worlds mod. I did the dermal regenerator, so we can set that up. We haven't researched it yet, obviously, but that'll help with some of our brain scars. Uh-oh, here's the Mega Sloth. I knew this was going to happen. Oh, good job, guys. They took it out. All right, so we're trying to get a bunch of textile here, obviously. We also slaughtered a bunch of muffalo, which aren't quite finished yet, so we'll let our hunters do the trick. But let's take a quick look at the animal tamers here. Oh, one last thing. The last mod I did the Sparkling Worlds Altered Carbon. I also installed Altered Carbon, so now we can grow extra sleeves and stuff for our people. That's a pretty good mod. And I mean, the commenter pointed out that, hey, they have pretty high-tech advanced technology in the Star Wars universe, so why not? And that's a good point. There was another recommendation for, I think it was landmines. Yeah, it was Bill's Doors landmines and his framework mod. Of course, you have to install too. But I ran into some errors with those. I'm not sure what it was conflicting with, but I had to uninstall them. Otherwise, I was getting some nasty error messages when I booted up. But other than that, pretty good set of mods I've installed here. There's at least 150. I think probably closer to 200. But yeah, let's see. We're good. Oh, what's this? Weapon cache mods. Holy heck. What did we get? An assault rifle. Well, it needs to be, let's see, repaired, but that's okay because we do have a mending table. So we've got that research all set up. But that's pretty good. We're actually literally working on some guns right now. Another set of visitors. Let's see. Who do we got here? We have a group from the QT172. This is a group we haven't seen very often. That's pretty sweet. Oh, who are these people? Are they Neanderthals? No. They're they're Wookiees. They're Wookiees. That's what they are. All right, their appearance threw me off for a second, but that's awesome. So we got a group of Wookiees. Boy, oh boy, I'm tempted to almost set up another guest bedroom over here. Dang it. We had an electrical fault. That's okay. We've got the basic fuses here, so we should be good. Let's see how quickly our power... Yeah, we're doing okay on power now. I've got this set up so we can open up more cells of, for gardening and stuff. But right now, I think we're fairly stable. But one thing you'll find is I get pretty compulsive about gardening. We'll end up having a lot of different gardening cells. Oh, no. 7 hours. Dude got scratched in the neck, and he's bleeding pretty badly. Look where he's at, too. The opposite side of the mug map. Okay, let's see here. So we're going to have Pilar use an ability. Come on, Pilar. Do it. All right, now get up here. And I'm also going to get Defiant over here, too, just to help out. Yep, that's going to be important because I don't know if Pilar can take on the bear while she's trying to save Argus's life. Luckily, the bear won't continue to kill Argus as if it was, hunting him or something. Obviously, it just runs off trying to, it goes mad. But let's see here. Okay, he's ready to go. Let's get him down here too. So we got Pilar and Defiant. They should be pretty quick about this. Oh, yeah. They move real fast. Where's Pilar? Where you at, Pilar? Okay, she's coming. She's coming. Look at that. Look how speedy they are. You gotta love it. Where's the dang bear at? It's going pretty slow. Looks like it's bleeding out. Yeah, that's okay. We'll take it out. Come on now. Hurry it up. Okay, here we go. The bear is charging. All right, let's get this thing done. Oh, quest expired. No worries. All right, so Defiant's going to take this guy out and prioritize hunting, reserved. No. There we go. Now, Pilar is on a mission to save a life here. We got to get her down here and save Angus here. Tend to him. Reserved by Vazaroff. No. She's the better doctor for sure. Oh, no. I don't know if she's going to make it, even with her force speed down here. He's got about a half an hour or so to live. She's not even that close yet. Oh, this is going to be a real test here. We'll see. I've got to speed it up a little bit. Oh, no. Angus is dying. Oh, he's a good pawn, too. Darn it. Come on, get there, Pilar. No, death of Angus. Oh, it happened today, folks. On this day, one of my favorite colonists. Darn it. I didn't even get to know you that well, buddy. No, don't consume him. Why can't you pick him up? Do we have wait, where are you going? Is she not able to? Oh, she is able to. What's the deal here? Let's see. We should have, oh, you know what I was going to say? I know I have an extra spot open, but I've assigned it to somebody else. So let's assign it to Angus right now. Darn. No, all for my desire to get a bear to join us. I should have known. On this difficulty, you shouldn't be out there trying to tame stuff unless you have like a specific taming bonus or whatever, one of the inspirations. Man, oh man. Now somebody's got to make the long walk all the way around the mountain to bury him. Who is it going to be? Looks like it's Router. Oh, Router. Why? Why'd that have to happen? All right, let's see here. I'm going to go for the big boy. We're going straight for nuclear power. Right now, I'll probably have to change that at some point. But, yep, he's burying Angus. Oh, man. Well, that's too bad. Maybe we'll have to have a little ceremony or something here just to try and counteract the mood debuff they're going to get from losing a colonist and a friend. Whoa, I just noticed this little guy zipping around the map here. He's moving pretty quick. This is an Ewok. Look at him. Oh, he's pretty old, too. He's 58. He's got arterial blockage. But look at his name. Hold on. Rombo Snowpea. Sickly child, masochist, misogynist, body purist, cannibal. Ooh. He's kind of a nasty pawn, but he's a funny dude. He's so little. Look at him. I thought it was a child or something. No, it's just a regular pawn. He's an Ewok, though. Well. Jambo is almost converted. Look at this. He's got a little bit more to go. Unfortunately, Allie's spell is on cooldown still, so we're waiting for that. But I think maybe the next go round, he's going to be converted. We've got Myrtle here. Let's check her out. Myrtle, the snapping turtle. She is on recruitment. She's not too far away. 3.8. She's coming. She's coming along quite nicely. Now, it looks like we just got a link self-tamed. So it's not a bear, but hey, I'll take it. Let's see here. So let's put that in the safe zone. Can the lynx? Oh, the lynx can't do anything. Are you kidding me? You can't even be trained to attack? It's a cat. It is a cat, right? You can't really train cats, can you? Oh, man. Well, in that case, I think we're just going to butcher it, right? I mean, I'm not going to keep it around. Let's see. Let's look at the rest of the wildlife, though. I'm looking for wolves, obviously. Cougars would be cool. Can you train a cougar, though? I don't even know. I'm not going to risk trying it, like I said, like these especially dangerous animals, unless we have an inspiration. And in that case, I should be looking for some thrombos, but that's kind of a rare occurrence, you know. Sometimes you'll get those to coincide, you know, where you get a taming inspiration, because those do last for like 9 days. Oh, what'd they give us? A Nerf Wool Twi'lek Toque and an Imperial Command Cap. How sweet of them. All right. They always give hats for some reason. It's hilarious. That's not true. You do sometimes get some decent stuff like silver. But speaking of silver, check this out. We've got the full sterile tile set in our kitchen now. Up, Jambo. Gosh darn it, Jambo. You're such a troublemaker. But we do have a little bit of silver left over. You know what that means? We get to lay it on this now. Let's do some silver tile over here. Oh, I'm sorry, sterile tile, not silver. Not putting in silver. That's going to be 2K of the silver. That's okay, though. We need it. It needs to be done. I know they're not going to get to it immediately, but it's a project. You know, it's an ongoing thing. So, real quick, while mostly everybody's awake, let's get a little thing going here. What do we want to do? All right, Allie, she's going to start us off, potentially. Let me see. Begin Fair of Freedom. All right, we haven't done this one recently, so let's do that. All right, let's see what we get. Oh, more visitors. Man. Oh, nice. We had a fun one, and we got a wanderer to join. Look, traits nimble, trigger happy. Who is this person? Kate? Welcome, Kate. People have arrived. Let's check her out. Hello. Come on in, Kate. Female, 25. How's your health? A little scar, but that's okay. I just installed a mod that can deal with that. Oh, look, I think she is our own ideology, too. Oh, Kate, I want to give you a big hug. Let's take a look at you. Well, you're not the best pawn, are you? But that's okay. We'll still use you. Let me go to her work. Actually, I'm going to do the assign first. Make sure that she's set properly. Yeah, for medicine. And yeah, I'm going to go through her work tab now real quick. Okay, well, she's not a total replacement for Angus, but she is an animal handler, so that's good. She's got some skill with it, too, so that's nice. But she's definitely, well, she did come with her own weapons, but she's definitely not a good shot, so I think I'm going to give her one of the shotguns. She's got 0 shooting skill over here. Let's equip this on her real quick. But that's awesome. So as soon as one goes down, we get another one to replace him. But there is no replacement for poor little Angus. Although, in anticipation, I have dug a couple more graves. Now, what I like to do to avoid them just burying random bodies is I'll assign them to like one of our primary colonists, basically. And that way, nobody puts some random body in there. Because they will, too. They will do that. Well, I nearly forgot because so much stuff was going on at the time, but we did get the advanced geothermal power generator researched, so I think it's about time to deconstruct this bad boy. I'm going to do these one at a time. I found that trying to deconstruct and reconstruct 2 at the same time is probably not a good idea. Rico's wearing tattered apparel. Not much I can do about that. He's a vegetable. I guess, can I get him to actually take it off? No, I can't even have him take stuff off, so that's just going to be there, unfortunately. Can't do anything about that tattered apparel, but we can install a brand new power generator. So luckily, I thought it was going to be a lot more than 4 advanced components, but we've come prepared. We've got 12 of those bad boys. So yeah, we're doing 2 of these now. I'm super happy about that. What is he wearing? What's on your head there, bud? Oh, that's the Imperial Command cap those visitors gave to us. It looked so silly on him for a second. I was like, what? Can't see it in this picture, but that's okay. No worries, no worries. I don't mind. I'd prefer him to wear a steel helmet, but hey, maybe that gives him better protection. You never know. Anyway, so we're going to push on with our power. And although this is not where we end, trust me, so upgrading these 2, it's helpful, but it's definitely not going to be sufficient. I mean, look where I'm going here. You can just see I'm basically doubling what we've got already. So, yeah, we're going to need a ton of power. Okay, here we go. Allie is about to try and convert Jambo for the final time. Yes, light side. All right, I'm confirming. He is light side. Jambo is light side. So this is actually really good, too. I mean, Angus was irreplaceable, but here we go. Here's another really solid pawn that we can immediately just release, because Jambo is a member of the colony who was a different ideology and so constantly mentally breaking and started to get violent. So, the Jedi, if you get violent, they'll give you every second chance in the world. But Yeah, you can't be killing or trying to go on murderous rages and stuff. Go berserk in the middle of the colony. No, no, no. You get imprisoned for that kind of thing. But it's taken a long time. But Jambo is finally a member once again. Hey, Jambo. I'm almost like hesitant to give her a weapon right away. But boy, oh boy. She's also going to need a bionic, isn't she? She's a body modder. I just realized that. Yeah, that's probably something that will help her mood a lot more, obviously. All right, let's give her the SMG. Equip this Gladius as a sidearm. Very good. That's something I forgot with... did Froggy get a sidearm? Yes, okay. But I think the newest member, Kate, has not got one. Actually, she does have a knife, but that's lame. We don't want a knife. We want a full-fledged steel Gladius. So there's one. Let's go. Beautiful. All right, nice. Oh, look at little pal. He's over here building the chairs for us. Thanks, buddy. I mean, I don't mind a bit. I just hope he doesn't build any poor ones, but that's all right. Let's take a look at him. Oh, look at this, man. Double. He is getting up there. He's going to be, oh, this guy's going to be a master builder before he's like 13 years old. He's also tortured artist. Now, let's see. Have we set up the crafting? I have not set up the artist bench yet. We've got his name on it, but let's get him doing this. Yeah. So I've allowed only marble to be used for the material here. We do have some jade, but I'll save that until he gets a little better. What was that? Oh, no. Oh, very good. Look how close it landed to our front lines. Very nice. Very, very nice indeed. So I've been trying to find different places I can place some more shredder turrets. This is honestly not a great spot. It's going to get attacked like right away since it's out in the open, but in a way that's kind of nice because most of the raiders will run right past the majority of our turrets. So that's good. Let's see, what is this? Hive ship. You eventually realize it's an encrypted mechanoid symbol. Yeah, we're not going to mess with that. I have disabled mechanoids in this game. Now, occasionally I'll get quests asking me if I want to do like a mech hive drop and stuff, but typically I avoid them, so there's no big deal. I did a whole Mechanotor playthrough on my last series, and I got really sick of the mechs, so I took a break on this one. But trust me, next one we're going to go back to the standard list of enemies, including mechanoids and stuff. But for now, it's organics only this time around, unless we go for cyborgs, which we will. We will, trust me. So now that I've got the underground growing operation going, what I want to do is start some compost starter so that we can, get some fertile soil. Because this mod not only allows you to place soil, regular soil underground on stone like this, but it allows you to then place fertile soil, on your dirt here. So we need to first start with the compost starter. You got to make it, So we can actually make fertilizer from compost starter. That's interesting. Probably takes a lot though. But what I'm going to do it slightly differently. So I'm going to set up this bill here. This is the way I've been used to. I've never seen this one before. This might be a new addition, the ability to just straight up make it. Usually you use a composter, so we're going to do that. But let's see here. So we've got details. Let's go to, I want to make them until, let's just say 50 for starters, and we'll pause at like 25. That sounds good. I'll limit the radius down a little bit, but not too much, because we do need wood for this as well. We use wood and or bamboo, which at some point I'd like to get some bamboo growing just for this recipe. But right now this is work. Also don't want them to use animal products, ingredients. I don't want them to use fruit. And I'm really tempted to go just insect meat on this one too. Although that will limit us a lot. But not necessarily, considering we've got over 4,000 insect feed. I'm just thinking because that means this recipe will compete for the kibble recipe because they both use insect meat. But that'll work. I mean, right now, as long as we have steady infestations, which we probably will, I think we're going to be good. So once that's accomplished, it'll start making some there eventually. Let me see. So now I need to set up, I believe it's some composters. I might have to research it. Yeah, I don't think I have the research yet. Let's check. Here in vegetable garden, Let's see, advanced planter box. Is that it? No, no, no. That's just like an indoor planting box. It's probably going to pop up in one of our agricultures here, or maybe soil. Ah, I bet you it pops up here once we've done this. I'll have to figure it out. But yeah, it's been a while since I actually played with this particular mod for gardening, but it's a handy one. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, welcome to the colony, Myrtle the snapping turtle. She is here. In case anybody missed it, she is an awesome pawn. I love her. She's like the fighting grandma of the colony. So she is 78 years old. She's a baseliner, but she is a brawler and a fine melee combatant. She's also got some intellectual abilities. So she's basically, I'm just going to park her at a research bench and call it quits. Like, she doesn't move really well. Let's check her health. She's a little beat up, but we're gonna take care of that. Don't you worry. We're gonna turn her into a bionic killing machine. You better believe it. All right, Myrtle, get yourself outfitted because I'm about to jump into your work tab. Get you all sorted out. All right, yeah. So Myrtle is basically a full-time researcher. I will have her make some drugs occasionally, if we need them, but that's a limited duty. There's not a lot to that. Plus, there's a lot of people who are assigned to drugs as well. So that means she's pretty much permanently going to be in the laboratory, which I love. I love that. Yep, look, she's going right to it right now. There we go. Let's get her assigned properly. Okay, that's set. Oh, she's also needs to have her food set. There's a couple others that do. Excellent. Everything else should be good. Since she's a baseliner, she doesn't need her drug policy adjusted. Oh, yeah, let me go in here to their sleep schedule. I usually keep the scheduling pretty basic. I know a lot of people get, there's guides for setting up the proper schedules. You can break their day up into like 2 small sleep cycles for maximum comfort. But I usually stick with a really basic one where I just let them just free form, do whatever you guys want. I think that works best for me. I've never had too many issues with it. Oh my God, look at this. The guest has nothing to eat. Bro, there is free insect jelly and free hardtack right here. Not to mention, like, another 6 feet away, there's pemmican and stew that this guy can eat. And I'm not charging for it. There's no charge here. Oh, he just gave us 500 silver. I guess nobody likes Boar anyway. In the group, they're like, don't listen to Boar. He complains about the food all the time. He's a terrible guest. Oh my God. I've complained about Jambo being such a hard person to convert over to our ideology, and we managed to do it. But I was just looking at her because she is obviously, a body modder, so she's going to need some stuff. And I realized, holy crap, she's got a brain scar too. So she's almost as bad as V. In fact, like, she's going down here to the end. Wow. I was going to give her just like a crappy prosthetic hand for a little while because that will actually help her mood. In fact, I think I will do that. Let's make a prosthetic hand there, please. But let's look at her brain scar real quick. Man, we got so many people with these brain scars. I'm glad I installed that dermal regenerator. That thing's going to come in handy. I'm going to have to get that research done right away. Let's see here. Brain 4 of 10. So she's not as bad as V. V is 3 of 10. No, B is 4 of 10. Oh, okay, so they're tied. Oh, wow. V's up a little bit higher, though, in her functionality because she had some stew, which obviously you can see raises her consciousness and stuff. Man, I wish stew in real life would raise my consciousness. It certainly doesn't, though. Not the kind of stew I eat. Well, I was just looking at Rico and his level of brain damage, which is pretty severe, unfortunately. But I realized, boy, I probably should have put the sterile tile in our hospital before I put it in the kitchen and the laboratory, huh? But, well, there you go. Live and learn, folks. So I'll be doing our hospital last, apparently, in terms of sterile tile. Okay, so real quick, I just want to mention, too, I am putting our power production on hold, as I thought I might when I thought of something more important. And yeah, we're going straight for dermal regeneration. There's too many people walking around with brain scars. We need to get those fixed, and this dermal regenerator is perfect for that. Now, I'm nervous that it's not going to help Rico because he can't get up and walk into this thing. But we might be able to load him into it. I don't know. Otherwise, he might be stuck until we can get him like an AI chip or something, or at least raise his consciousness enough that I can get him to get up and walk into the dermal regenerator. That might be an option too. If we do give him like a little bit of stew or something, Maybe he'll be able to walk again, which is kind of funny. But we'll see. Maybe we can try something. I don't know. Inject him with some go juice, possibly. We'll see what happens. Well, we've got enough trade goods that I think I'm going to start calling some of our allies in, ask them for caravans. Um, let's do a bulk goods trader just because we're looking for straight up silver this time, pretty much. Also, I'll be buying maybe some of their components or whatever. But yeah, because we've got quite a few hats here. 25 cowboy hats. I've got that bill open, I think. Yeah, so he's working on a bunch more of them. Gizmo, as I should say, she is our primary crafter. But there's also some other stuff in here I think we'd be willing to trade away. We've still got some people for different ideologies too around here. Like, we're not total bigots. We'll allow other ideologies and we don't mind it at all. I think they actually enjoy a variety, but it's not something that like we're going to go out of our way to actually do their ideology, like their little rituals and stuff. Because if it's too bad, like if they get too like diametrically opposed to our ideology, we just end up locking them up and converting them anyway, like Jambo. Well, see, I realize it's probably better to set up a butcher table or something out here right next to the dirt, because if we're going to be doing this from compost starter and dirt, if I'm going to make fertilizer that way, I can just set up a second butcher table, just copy these bills over and put them right here, and we can have a dedicated like little spot here. I think that's better. So yeah, I'm going to set that up real quick. All right, there we go. So that should work. I'm going to get some more dirt dug out because we've got a lot more stuff to be filling up too. In addition, now if we're using dirt to make fertilizer, that's going to be awesome. Look, there it goes. We've got our first little bit of fertilizer. I don't know. Maybe they've changed it so this is the primary way to get fertilizer instead of using like boxes or whatever, composting it essentially. I kind of like the old method too because it was more realistic, but this is cool. I mean, we've got plenty of cooks. Maybe I can set a second one up too. Vassarov, he's a repair guy, but if I set him to a 3 here on his cooking duties, maybe he'll come along and work on that too eventually. That's fine. Oh, look, Router's got an inspired trade. That's awesome. Router, what's your social, bro? Let's take a look at that real quick because, I mean, that's still passable. Yeah, I got to try and remember that. So when that next trader comes along, we'll be able to use that up. Now, let's see. Allie, I want you to actually call up, yeah, the Empire of God here, because we want a caravan from them as well. We'll just do a straight up Imperial Trader. That's all we can do. Boom. And this is different from the other empires, so we don't need to be like nobles or anything for these guys. We can just call them right along. They only have one trader though, apparently, so that's kind of sucky. But let's check the wildlife. Oh, look. Oh, there's a female out there. I think that's perfect. Oh my gosh. Let me check. I think ours is a male. We've got one Arctic wolf, and it is a female. Dang it. Oh, no. Well, we're still going to go for the other one. Obviously, we'll try for this one. I know, we just lost a colonist, and I said I wouldn't do it unless we had an inspiration, but the wolves are a bit easier, I think, than the bear. Actually, it says 30% tame chance, which is exactly the same as the bear, so never mind. But I'm still going to go for the wolf. Hopefully it won't be as deadly as a grizzly attack. Ugh, that was just bad luck. Angus was like so far on the other side of the mountain. Ugh, that was I don't even want to think about it, reliving the death of Angus. Makes me sad. Okay, so what do we work on next here? We've done some pretty important stuff. I'm actually tempted to do this. Penoxycillin help maybe because it's a quick and easy one. Now that we got some dedicated researchers, we can probably start blowing through some of these smaller ones, like auto door would be really helpful now that we're getting floors in here, and I'm starting to worry more about like their speed and efficiency moving around. Yeah, some auto doors would be great. I might also have to pull this thing out of here and just to replace the flooring. As you can see, there's dirt here. And there's no like negative at all to it, except just I know it's there and I hate it and I don't want it to be there. So I don't know. We'll see. How's it going out here though? Okay, looks like we're getting a little bit of stuff. That now the slowdown part is having to collect all the resources from the freezer basically. Which kind of stinks, but hey, that's just what's going to happen. I'll have to make sure to install auto doors here and here for sure. I don't normally do it in like every single door, but these two are obviously, and probably these 4 are going to be pretty important pass-through areas if we have this set up. So, yeah, it's also a little bit cold in here, you know? Maybe I'll throw a heater in here too, because it is kind of an important task. As you can see, we've got a lot of underground gardens. So I'm going to need a ton of fertilizer at some point. I think it takes about 400 fertilizers to fill up a cell. If I maybe about 500-ish just to be safe. So yeah, as you can see, we're gonna need a lot of fertilizer. I might have to set up a second butcher table, but we're gonna worry about that all in the future episodes, guys, because that brings us to the end of this episode. So thank you so much for joining me here. I really appreciate it. If you guys enjoy this content, consider hitting like and subscribe. It really helps me out, and I appreciate it. And I will see you guys on the next episode.